Imeredema, 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 adi, imeredema, 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 hallelujah, abebegaradema, shimana mekenele, shimana majagema, Jehovah meremodema, Chineke meremodema, Okwayakamo jinekene, Okwayakamo jinekene, Olelolodema, Imeremodema, 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 Ọgbara gị garube, ịmaghị ihe gama. Ọgbara gị garị, kọsara Jizọs onye mere. Ọgbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe gama. Ọgbara gị garị, kọsara Jizọs onye mere. Ọgbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe gama. Ọgbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe gama. The network is somehow. How is the network on your end? Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. Ọbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe ga-eme. Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. Ọbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe ga-eme. Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. How is the network on your end? Ọbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe ga-eme. Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. Ọbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe ga-eme. Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. Ọbara gị garị, ịmaghị ihe ga-eme. Ọbara gị garị, kọsara Chineke onye bere. Kọsara Jizọs, kọsara Jizọs, kọsara Jizọs, naanị ya ga-egbo mkpa gị. Kọsara, kọsara Jizọs, kọsara ya, kọsara Jizọs, kọsara Jizọs, naanị ya ga-egbo mkpa gị. Kọsara, kọsara, kọsara ya, kọsara Jizọs, kọsaranụ Jizọs, n'ọbụ ya ga-egbo mkpa gị. Kọsara, kọsara, kọsara ya, kọsara Jizọs, kọsara Jizọs, n'ọbụ ya ga-egbo mkpa gị. Kọsara, kọsara, kọsara ya, kọsara Jizọs, kọsara Jizọs, n'ọbụ ya ga-egbo mkpa gị. O mere ihe o mere mụ, ndị bịa n'iru Chineke m. onye inye aka m. Omeni o mere m nji bịa n'iru Jehova m, onye inye aka 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 m. Omeni o mere m nji bịa n'iru Jehova ma, onye inye aka m. My helper, oh, my helper. My helper, oh, my helper. There is something that makes me come into your presence. My helper. You are my helper, oh, my helper. You are my helper, oh, my helper. There is something that makes me come into your presence. My helper. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere ka m dị ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Abotito dị n'ọnụ, obi aṅụrị ka njabụ ya. Onye nwe m nara ekene, ebe i mere mmadụ ndụ. Igbo bụ Igbo. Igbo bụ Igbo birikweni o. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ga-adị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya. Ọ bụ na isonyebo, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oye eloye. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I can make common sense, the reason I brought a marifa. And we Fakarang Marifa gas school. I know my people I just want to make common sense. As always. Amakamele. The network is somehow. Please, bear with us. And what I do is ready. Do signal me, please. And what I go to where blink here. Do signal me. The network is somehow. The network is somehow. Today is Wednesday. No. Today we're celebrating our home first aid. On our due to Ntifesiaka. I want that home first aid is in Abia. How is the network? How is the network? When see a monitor, I got me phone a display. How is the network? Hope you can hear me. How is the network? How is the network? Working on that. Yes, it is somehow. The network is somehow. Yeah, I have noticed it. It is somehow. But can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, it is clear. Okay, okay. I hear moving with speed. That home first aid. Oh my God, guys, na mana. If we open the studio, if time permits, I want if you that have worked for you, you come in and tell us why we focus on dismantling India. India, but we must continue. Like I said, or before we proceed, listen to these tips. Listen to it from this our sister. Network. The network is really somehow. Even try to show. It's inevitable. It's really somehow. It's on a show. I just want you to listen to this. Okay. Oh, this one is showing, right? This one is showing. So listen to this this advice from one of our sisters. Akwanya with the no, Stephen, no, Money Man, no, Christopher, no, Gift, no, Black. I've seen your comment before. You're welcome. Esther, you're welcome. Welcome. My network na hana emefa. Ona wezi go na esi adu. Ona wezi go na esi adu. Ona wezi go na esi adu. We move. Listen to this health tips from this our sister.
Any emotion you put up or you have at a particular time has an impact in your health. And I'll be telling you different emotions and how they affect your health. Stress affects your heartbeat and it also affects your blood pressure, right? So anytime you feel stressed, these are the things that go on in your body. Try to reduce your stress so that these particular things, these effects will not be occurring in your body without you knowing. That is why some people, after going through stress for a long time, they notice that their blood pressure starts rising, okay? Because it increases your heart rate, increases your blood pressure and everything. It causes this issue. So please reduce your stress level, okay? Number 2 is fear. Fear affects your kidney. Fear has been shown to affect your glomerular filtration. So please try to know how to deal with your fears. Don't let fear grip you too much because it has been shown that it affects your kidneys, because when it affects your glomerulus, the filtration rates, it then leads to some issues that you don't want to have. Okay, try to work on your fears. The next one is anger. Anger affects your liver. It affects your heart. It affects your blood pressure, and it even affects your stomach. Please work on your anger, okay? Anger issues. I know a lot of people say they have anger issues, but don't let it affect you. Please reduce your anger level. Okay. The next one is sadness. Sadness affects your lungs. Tend to give lung problems. All those issues with your lungs, maybe lung cancer and the rest of them. Sadness also affects your immune system. So please, I hope God gives you happiness so you don't have to be sad. Now, the next one is happiness. Happiness is very good for you because it maintains your heart health. It builds your immune system. It helps your digestive health. If you have any digestive issues, it helps to normalize your digestion. It also helps your brain health. So that is why try to make sure you put yourself in a happy situation. Any place that is not making you happy, please excuse yourself from that place until you get back your happiness. All right? Make sure you are always happy. The next one is the emotion of love. Love and affection helps your heart. Your heart is very healthy when you have that love emotion. Okay, that's why you notice your heart beats healthier, it beats normally. It also helps your immune system. Your immune system will be strong enough to fight infection, to fight illnesses, and the rest of them. You will not be falling sick. Love also balances your hormones. Your hormones are always balanced. All those hormonal imbalance, check very well. Maybe you need that love emotions to help balance your hormones. Next one is the emotion of guilt or shame. Guilt or shame leads to stressing your muscles, stressing your heart, stressing your hormones, stressing your brain. And it also leads to reduced serotonin. Because when it affects your brain, it is reducing all those healthy hormones that are supposed to be released that should make you feel good. All those food hormones are not being secreted, are not being released because of this particular emotion. So try to clear your conscience and make sure you are always free. The next one is the feeling of frustration. Frustration affects your heart as well. It affects your digestive health. It affects your stomach, leading to all those acid reflux and the rest of them. Okay, please, that's how frustration can affect somebody. This feeling of calmness and peace, that is the one that helps your general health. That feeling of calmness and peace is very good for every part of your body. It's good for all your organs. You will be so sane. Your brain will be calm. You will be happy. You will be peaceful. You'll be able to think straight. Brain fog will be gone. Everything that is affecting you, it will be gone. It helps a lot to maintain your hormone balance. Your hormones will be very okay. Your body will be releasing the hormones they're supposed to release at a particular time, and you will be responding to treatment if you have issues, anything that is happening to you. That feeling of calmness and peace has been shown to be very effective in maintaining good health. And I believe by God's grace, God will give us peace and calmness. Okay, I hope this helps you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is one of the tips. Iwe before narrow. Inwango before narrow. Stress free before narrow. Inwe stress before narrow. God bless you, 6. And I got up here also. They might have been promising this program from the end of our brother Kai report. The reason the worship of the Diabo came no kenekwa from Yawa. Kogare de Kobo only Kelena TV. Amen. Amakamele Obonna Benson Ikeuzo. No, Julius. Kem. No. So Kid Isokwano Ifo Hurubanyana. What is happening is very important. You listen and they do not be moved with what you are seeing. I know they are going to twist what is happening now, but actually, Neymar, how they intend to twist it. You gotta go. If I am a who raised you, Makana, I want to say this, especially for those that is close. Oh, network. I want to say this, especially to those that is close to Mazep and Joko. The network is really bad. How is the network on your end? I won't stop there. How is the network on your end? How is the network on your end? It is also bad. I noticed it from here. The network has been somehow. Has been somehow. So I refresh the network now. So I think it's better now. 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 Yes, it's better now. So to those that is close to Mazep and Joko, please do well and touch the like button. Do well and touch the like button. To those that is close to Mazep and Joko, take this message to him. Because I go, as an half your man where take this message to Mazep and Joko, especially those that is close to him. Take this message to him. See the weapon and I in a walking by the side. See the weapon on a walking by the side. See the weapon on a walking side. See the weapon and Obudongo is always coming after the walking by the side. The message you are going to take to him more. After your man and he, Mazep and Joko, should know that there are people he cannot work with. It's now going bad. It's now going bad. It's now bad. The network has been very bad since today. Although I have been very busy. I tried before. I was busy, but I tried. I cannot get my phone number. Let me see. So I off it from this end. Let's see how it will go. Do inform me if you notice anything. Do inform me because I am trying to log out some things that is connected to the network. But make that chop not only not the sixth step. How is it now? How is it now? How is it now? How is it now? Okay, okay. The network, the network problem is everywhere now. It is really bad. 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 How is it now? How is the network? No. How is it on your end? There is sound. How about the picture? There is sound. How about the picture on your end? The picture is good. And the other okay on our end here. I've tried to unhook some things. Okay, good. I think it's better now. I think it's better now. So the message I get to Thomas and Joko normal. Him as a person. Ordinarily, on ndị ya na ya ga-aga arụkọ. O nwere ndị ya na ya ga-aga arụkọ nwa ọrụ. O nwere ndị he would not want to work with. freedom. Even in freedom, and when some people he cannot work with. The reason is because he have tried to work with them, yet the thing did not work out. So he should understand in the mind that is open what is happening now. Okay, there. The network is really disturbing. Open what is happening now. Okay, there. Those around him should tell him. Now the people, if there is championing this thing now, no gathering never any because they trust such people. So for that reason, there is no guarantee Nafa get deliver. Because Yawan as a person will find it difficult to work with DOS or some DOS members. So he should understand it that way. We understand that no need and no Tachabe if for job in the Amegoro. But the Yaman gave brief here. The evil these guys have done. So there is every possibility. Nande Madu would evil they have done and they refused to turn up. Makana, young as a person where some people he cannot work with. Same thing applicable to me. Only people that I cannot work with, only people that I cannot associate with. So do according. So they should take this message to him. So that is yes, that is that. The reason why you actually want to from the end of our brother can report about only TV in a I will allow it to play. Only then they go, I will say something. But okay, no. There is you who the massive way. Let's go.
Court case. What is lacking? They said, and I quote, "We have provided every necessary thing that he needed. It's not up to him to make his choice." What is it that
what he just said now? If about what Dr. Ngozi Odabeze said, that they have provided everything, it is now left for him to make his choice. Do not forget, rule. Imam Madabu Baro go visit Bandoko first. Do not underestimate the role that first visit. Let's continue to listen.
It is in a situation where PM have to make a choice. That's to tell you that a lot of people are dragging to be in charge of that legal case. That's my own understanding. Do I see it? And I start to be corrected on that because I am not an insider. But I have to tell you what I think about the whole thing. Judging by how some people have been dragging other things publicly. They drag the website, they drag platforms, they drag position, they drag name, they reject some names, they drag account, they drag followership, they drag men on ground, they drag everything. We know this. Is it non-legal team they're not going to start dragging? I'm asking you, is it not the legal team they're not going to start dragging? and the head of the CRC, BGC, or whatever they call themselves, which is actually new to me. And I want you, please, my people, this BG, what is the name again? Hold on, let me get it right there. The BGC, that is the Brigade Governing Council. That's what they call it. Is it created by PM, or is it just like a bylaw that they formed after the midst of the whole chaos? This BGC, Biafran Governing Council, please, I want you to hit me. Just hit it on the comment section. Let me know. Was it formed by PM, or they just created it to propagate their new agenda? Because they have moved, we hammered on CRC. So they quietly run away from addressing themselves as CRC. Now they're not addressing themselves as BGC. Since that is the case, we're going to focus on that BGC. I want to understand who formed BGC and what is the intention of BGC. What is their job? Governing Council means what? To them, what does it mean? You have Brigade government that comprises of ministers and the Prime Minister, of course, US. Then you now say you have BGC. What is the purpose of BGC? I want to know. Please, if you know, don't hesitate to drop it on the comment section. Let us clear air on that on here in this live program. I want to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Like I told you, the idea of dragging, men on ground, of course, they replicate it to that Lego team. I don't think there's any difference from that, because how can you tell me that that PM is in position to choose, make a choice? Then who made those options for him? And why must it be him to make a choice? Who provided other options? And who are there? You do need to ask this question. I don't think you do, because it is obvious that Mama lives in Europe, in Switzerland. That's where he's reside. So it will be more easier for him to travel to Finland. He may be there to spend some weeks there, because it's very close to the country where he resides. So he will dominate that one. But if USB also want to dominate, they will dominate, because Suchi is also there. But USB, I'm not judging by what I've seen, the issue of men on ground, the issue of website, the issue of even the office in Maryland and everything. They don't drag something that like do or die affair. I have not seen them dragging things like that. Look at men on ground. They quickly just give the for men on ground the choice. DPM made it clear that he provided everything that Butoso requested. What I'm saying is because it's the public domain. She said that when Butoso reached out to him, or when both of them talked, Butoso was like trying to understand, is it true that PM gave you that surrogacy and everything? She told him yes, and she supplied everything that Butoso requested, yet they couldn't work together. That statement alone makes me feel like the same thing is what is going on, the issue of hiring law. Yeah, and all that. Like I'm telling you, what I'm saying is my own, take on that, like my own instinct, what I feel about it. I'm not telling that I have talked to USB government and they said this. No, this is not from, this statement that I make now does not represent the USB. This is my personal opinion based on what I've seen, based on what I feel. Okay. Now, you have to wait until USB government, if they decide to officially make a statement on the issue of this people, but they hired a lawyer. And I'm listening to Go 247 oftentimes, claiming that no, you mustn't collect money for a legal team of PM. Show me the what is she? I'm not done anything. She have not said anything. But you keep on dragging, you know, the situation with him.
The network is really bad. Just bear with us.
With her, sorry. You keep on dragging it with her. You are trying to make it look like you are the one in charge of legal team. You are the one in charge of legal team. That's what because I did. Judging by what I've seen from other angle, because it's not about everything is not just about you know, legal team or military. There's other things that government normally do. Amadi said, I believe BGC will mean the African government council. No, I'm not looking for the meaning. My question is, who formed it? Was it formed just like they formed bylaw? Because bylaw was only with Elias to deceive US crossover members, those who just joined and started acting as if they know the hospital, they know PM when PM was born. So we know. I want to know. I remember that, or was this also part of the brigade? Not somebody said not. PM. Are you getting so not PM good? And I don't know about the guy. Have you read that hire of that lawyer? Is it not even BGC that hired the lawyer? I don't understand what you mean. You are just joining and you are questioning me already, Amy Sami. Kai, have you read that hire of that lawyer? Is it not even BGC that hired that? You sound like you are from the BGC. My question is, who formed that organization, that group called BGC? Who formed it? Was it formed under PM or after PM arrest? Because what we were hearing about was CRC, then we deliberated on that. We exposed what CRC should be doing. They have now crossed from CRC and they are now address themselves as BGC. So sometimes they mention CRC, but the issue is the one, because how can Imam Mada be the leader of CRC, and same time be the leader of BGC, the African Governing Council? The question is, who formed that? Was it formed by PM or not? I want to know. That's the reason why I'm asking. And the meaning of that, I know, is the Brigade Governing Council. I know the meaning of that. But what I'm saying is that who formed it? Was it PM that had formed it, or they just created this? I don't know. They said, Kai said it, not even this so-called BGC that hired the lawyer. Kai, I said it is not even BGC that hired lawyer. We are coming to that. Like I said, I'm not here to validate that they hired lawyer. I'm just commenting based on what they put out there. I am not listen for those of you that are joining. I'm not saying that BGC hired lawyers that is have been proven and everything. No, but I've seen their posts from Go247, posts from Vitos Aganobi, posts from Dr. Agi. 3 of them have made a publication. Okay, that BGC hired lawyer and all that. They even attach videos. Don't worry, we're gonna go through it. But I want to know this BGC, who formed it? Because why I'm asking this? Because it baffles me that somebody who worked the other USB government and resigned, not sacked, resigned, you quit. And after quitting, you decided to work under, not even as a member, not even as an official member. Maybe you're official, I don't know, because how can you not official and they are publicizing what they're posting? So I'm just saying, you are not even independent media. You focus on that, but that's the truth for another anyone. How can you tell me that you have worked with the USB government and now decided to resign? Now you are working under Imam Madab. The question is between Imam Madab and USB government, who do you think you should follow? Do you know what Imam Madab have done in space of 1 year? Do you actually realize what he has done? For you now to work under him, not even working with him, you are yet to work with him. You are working under him, that even Master is higher in rank than you. Well, that shall never end. Because it was after 4 deep, then the 4 deeper come up with the BGC. Okay, that's Benjamin said that it was formed after. I have gone through the letter, and there were not place mentioned. There was no place. Let me read the way you put it anyway. I have gone through the letter, and there were not place mentioned that it was BGC that hired the lawyer. Okay. Daniel said, I am what you are saying is not right. USBG registered. Let me bring in the comments so you guys can see it, everyone. I am what you are saying is not right. USB registered as humanitarian organization in Georgia, and why Briggy is registered as government in it. We are not talking about Briggy. Welcome, Singapore. Briggy again. We're not talking about Briggy. Briggy is with USB government. Your own is not. You see, these are people. Your own the level of idiocy. You guys are even way too below that word called moron. You're calling you moron is an insult to moronic people, because you are too below. Like your sense of reasoning is way too below. Your group don't have even original name. Your own name. Even Imam Madabo managed to hold on CRC. What you guys are dragging? and you have sacked the person that initiated it. I'm not here for you, please. I want to focus on what I want to have. And if you don't take time, I will kick you out for good. So just stop this nonsense. You don't pollute this or idiocy to people that can reason. Madam Origin is in house. She said, like CRC formed by PM and dissolved, BGC was also dissolved. I'm coming to that. So are you saying that BGC was also was under the Mazakan PM is one that formed it. I want to get that one first because to be honest with you, I don't know. That's why I'm asking genuinely. So whether it was dissolved or not dissolved, the person actually holding it is my problem.
The network is really bad. And the thing now, on a weekend.
So it was also not even all this thing. I'm just asking for me to be sure so that we know that by law, I want to place it where I place by law. So BGC, was it formed by PM or not? I will need to get a clear answer on that. You know, and Margaret said they are all saboteurs. Jealousy, envy, wickedness is their problem. Believe me, that is true. The group of criminals who said our PM Samanepa is hiring lawyer for hiring lawyer for PM. I don't know. Like I said, I'm putting the based on what they said. Whether they hired it or not is not even an issue. Even if BGC existed, it should still be under USB nation. Perfectly. So honestly,
Before we continue on this, listen to this. Let's see how this one will go. Now the network. No leave, no transfer. Network on our dollar. On our dollar. Listen to this. Has it shown?
How can investors come with this kind of thing, Mr. Okoro? Are you aware that this thing has gone viral all over the world? The sitting president of Nigeria, telling the whole world not to reveal his criminal records. What does that tell you? Mr. Okoro, can you do business with such a president when he comes to you and say, come and invest in my country? Can you? You can see the person demarketing Nigeria. You can see the person refusing investors to come into Nigeria, Mr. Okoro. Do you even know what is going on here? How can investors come with this kind of thing, Mr. Okoro? Are you aware that this thing has gone viral all over the world? A sitting president of Nigeria, telling the whole world not to reveal his criminal records. What does that tell you? Mr. Okoro, can you do business with such a president when he comes to you and say, come and invest in my country? Can you? You can see the person demarketing Nigeria. You can see the person refusing investors to come into Nigeria, Mr. Okoro. Do you even know what is going on here?
And I had to go on the news of what Maragay proud. Senator Proud Bongoria. Okay, well, they should understand. No, when they gaba for their face, and they should equally know. Now, when they gaba for their face, you are not going to do anything, and nobody is going to blame you. The thing don't show, but you go. Facey Eggman and his like. Yeah? Father of his Yavon Divine for anything by your now. That is the truth.
Started hearing this BGC after declaration. That's why I'm asking. As I think that you just have that's my own. I started hearing it. I don't know about it. Who formed it and who is behind it? Anyway, since it's not clear, let's move on. The Imam Madabu is the one that is leading 247.
He has been leading them right from Dr. Chukwunkere. Imam Madabu has been leading right from Dr. Chukwunkere because Imam Madabu raised the memo. Imam Madabu inaugurated Ogenkere as the acting PM. Now, Imam Madabu separated from Oge Chukwunkere to CRC, BGC. Today, Imam Madabu is heading a group that said that they have hired lawyer. If you have money to give, will you give Imam Madabu and the Eggman your money? Question. Those close to Maazeh Pandoku should make him to understand that there is people he himself cannot work with. And the same thing applicable to me. There are people that I cannot work with. So these people championing this thing. Oh God, it is God. The reason why I'm playing this thing, that you may hear it from another source. Oh, Kelebna TV, you are the one running propaganda. Not only me. And it is not propaganda. It is the truth. Imam Madabu created all these problems you are seeing today. As an elder, he should have advised Oginkere.
Dr. Agi and if those are going to be. Do you know why I'm picking on them? These are people who decided, oh, I don't want to work with the Ngozi. The Ngozi is bad. You understand? You know, all of you know what happened. You know it. And you know my feeling when I heard that Dr. Agi was like, that's one of the shockest part of it. I have not felt that kind of shock because I don't see it coming. You know what I mean? I don't see it coming. All of a sudden, boy, I don't see it coming. Yes, there may be any argument, but I don't see it. It's something that's going to warrant that kind of thing. And after resigning, decided to work with Imam Madabu, is kind of he refused to accept 100 because to you 100 is too small. Then you are not begging someone that accepted 5, okay, to feed. We are relying on someone that picked 5. You are not relying on that 5 the person to feed on. 100 was offered to you. You use your hand and say no. I cannot accept 100. Then you are not go back and start working or begging someone that picked only 5, and for you to survive, that person is one feeding you. And when you are asked, your argument doesn't make any sense to me because the argument is that, oh, who is caring for PM court case? Oh, who is, and you want me to start dragging it? Imam Madabu is there because I can tell you they are dragging to be in charge of legal team. Why? Not because they love PM. Like I always say, it's about making sure that PM, they use that to deceive outsiders, like people who are not in. When you hear that, you say, those who are caring for PM is where I will stand there. That's the target. The target is to capture you with that move. But the question is, let us bring it to Mass American. The point. If you are to follow that kind of tactics, nobody would have support PM. Because US did the same thing. That's why I always refer you to US. But let's see if you don't pay attention about this why. From 2020, when Masakan was here, okay? I don't want to go back to 2015, 14. I want to start from 2020. If you have paid attention, you would have known that this is tactics. The first thing that US worked on is to sideline PM to make sure that they blindfold him in everything that has to do with Madam McCann, the lawyer, everything that they started. How many of you remember when they were bragging? Oh, he's not hearing anything from Madam McCann. Economy is on his own. Ask him. Economy don't hear anything. Ask him. You remember those days? Did the Master McCann capitalize on that and say, PM, since you are not steadily able to visit me, that means you are nobody to me. And people with that kind of mentality, one of them threw such question to DPM on Saturday. My DPM, I want to know, have US government sent anyone to come see what you're doing? So you heard the question. The question is genuine. No, that question I don't see it as genuine. I feel like something is wrong with that question. I'm not saying that US government should not go and visit. It's a different thing. It depends on what you have in your mind. Some of these questions are not actually, they're not. Dr.
Ngozi should be strong. She should be strong. I know it is not easy, but she has to be strong. Other is the result and the buy, but we must continue.
Being asked out of pure heart. No, they asked it simply because they want to achieve something. They want to prove something. Like Don Pedro normally do. He will go out and begin to lambast everybody. He will shock everybody and call everybody. When he comes to my platform, I just want to ask a question. Our government, I'm going to get to our government is saying, but you don't see, truly you don't see the caricature of government. We have to put our government just to tie me down or tie the front down. You cannot get an answer to go out there and use it for your propaganda. Like that. And I cannot stand people like that, to be honest with you. Not at all. Anyway, let's see what Dr. Agi said about this hiring a barrister, a lawyer, and all that. Let us see what it's all about, because let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Please, if you have not liked the video, do me a favor, make sure you like the video. Okay? Make sure you like the video. Very, very, very important that you do so. Now, I want to go to this post from Dr. Agi, and I'm going to expand it a little bit. I think I need to remove this comment so that you yourself can see it as well. Let me remove it. Now, this is from Dr. Agi. She made this post when 23 hours ago from my end. I don't know how many hours, and she put it there. Today's day is Sunday, so you already know, Sunday, February 1st, 2026.
That is the truth. No matter also what that or is in not everybody will give you your money. I ain't gonna de kokunwero man, no be everybody you will give your money. That is the truth.
Official press release from the table of Biafra Homeland Media. Now, this Biafra Homeland Media.
The migrants have never been the issue. The greed, the extraction.
Listen and listen very carefully. They want to tell you that this media are different from BGC. And this Biafra Home Media, even their platform still retained, they still retain this, look at it here, they still retain USB. I hope you are seeing it here.
Isi about the network.
How can I zoom it? I don't want to scatter this. I don't want to scatter this. Let me see if it is zoomable. Okay, it is. Now you see, this is the platform. Their platform. On Facebook, you can see USB, right? Written USB here. Okay. Now, when you scroll down, look at it here. Forget about the size because I want you to see.
Just bear with us with this network. Let's see how it goes. There is a program we'll be coming with in some hours' time. I will create network. Has not been this bad. Has not been this bad. Do well and hit the like button. Angel now that they have repented. Now is you were right. Already have lead something. Finally lead something. Or difficult you will never. That is the truth.
The headline. The person behind this one is who? The person that shared it, I think shared it or write it. The person that wrote it is a bit also gonna be. But another platform on Facebook that still retain USB, okay, that still retain this USB is one propagating the agenda of Imam Madhabu. Does Imam Madhabu see himself as a USB? The answer is no. Do you understand? The answer is no. The question is, why are they sharing this? What is the intention? What is the intention? Because I don't see it as something that worth it. You cannot just ignore everything and begin to propagate this Imam Madhabu. Imam Madhabu, what he did does not want the presence of Dr. Agi, does not want the presence of those are going to be, does not want, it doesn't want it. This, okay, go 247. Is more decent to Imam Madhabu. If you compare what happened in 1 year, Dr. Agi, the same thing. Imam Madhabu is the one that planned Ogenkere. That's my problem. And not only Ogenkere. VLA, everything that happened centers on Imam Madhabu's decision. So working with Imam Madhabu doesn't make any sense to me. How can you descend too low to work with Imam Madhabu? And if they ask you, you're not happy, you are not happy with Ogenkere. What is the difference between Ogenkere and Imam Madhabu? It's just like you with Ogenkere then. Because who created the Imam Ogenkere? It's Imam Madhabu and Mazabu. Now they have distanced themselves from them and leave it for who? Now you going there and talking about, oh, hire lawyer, don't hire lawyer. Like I told you, Imam Madhabu from day one have been busy dragging, some of these things. Men on Ground, website, name it, they are dragging platforms. So you want to tell me they're not dragging also who hire lawyer, who doesn't hire lawyer? They are dragging everything draggable. So
they are dragging everything. The purpose or the reason why Imam Madhabu went to see Maazị Banjoko Kobro News under his APM chief. The reason he went to visit Maazị Banjoko first, instead of sending lawyer, Boko Rueba, and they hijack everything. Everything not under brig of Ogechukwu Nkere that he was with. That was why he went. If you were Gaba, ordinary Odija lawyer was sent. Lawyer Bonya was sent. Kogagodi Mara Odi Enyamaka Maazị Banjoko Nidri. But Imam Madhabu chose to go. The reason why he was sent and he already went, Boko, Gakapa, everything. Upon all his visits, they did not succeed in hijacking everything to Brigi of Ogechukwu Nkere. At the end of it, Imam Madhabu ran away and abandoned Ogechukwu Nkere. And they created, not that he created CRCO, not that he created BGC. Ifrabo departments, Maazị Banjoko created. Maazị Banjoko created CRC, BGC, which Imam Madhabu was the head of CRC, Conflict Resolution Committee. It is never a country because going to Finland was to declare Biafra. Not so Imam Madhabu already went instead of sending lawyer or lobbyists. He went to hijack everything. Imam Madhabu to hijack everything to Ogechukwu Nkere. He did not succeed. Yalo Ogechukwu Nkere nwoku. He ran away with Eggman and the rest. And they are now operating as CRC BGC. And yet, still calling themselves Brigi. Ikewo.
Present it this way to look like USB have failed. I don't think so.
Only few people will give Imam Madabu and the CRC BGC money. Only few. Only few. Only few. So I don't see them delivering. I don't see them delivering. So those that is close to him should tell him that working with Imam Madabu and the Eggman and the rest of them is like asking Maze Kanjoko to go and begin to work with IPOBGOS, which he cannot. So that is what it is like.
Judging by how they handle other things. That, for example, remember that he's losing for bringing out the member 4 days after the disappearance of PM. Is that there's one person in media, not even aware that why is not actually a full member of the cabinet. She's just there out of pity. If you're not educated, you can also be in the cabinet. That's why they just overlooked her. Normally, she's not supposed to be in the platform of anything executive because she's not the executive. What is her job? In media, she's in the backseat. Everything she's in the backseat, but every conversation is all on her. PM just allow her to feel at home based on her level, and look at how the whole thing have messed everything up. Then Imam Madabu, after seeing all those things, his own excuse is that the reason why they decided to come up with that memo is because of
this is from another independent broadcaster. So you will not say, oh, Ngozi Orabeje is playing Kelena TV. You will ask Sky Report. Oh, because Dr. Ngozi Orabeje cannot be paying me now and they not pay Sky Report. Or the possible.
One of the person in the media who claimed that we did not have a leader, and to counter that you have to draft out name. So what is like playing in the same level with why is such there? Because why is such her word doesn't count. Why must we capitalize on that and bring out the memo? And that memo you lied. One of the lies is that the person that was lead or contest as office of APM, which he himself formed, though he created it, it's not in existence. It wasn't in existence, the APM. Now he said that person must be somebody that PM.
Imam Madabu created it. Imam Madabu single-handedly made Ogechukwu Nkere. APM. This is Imam Madabu. And there was somebody in a position where I can never have to Imam Madabu and the rest of them, they must be joking. They must be joking. They must be joking.
Have to be introduced to men on ground. We go to first of all this. Of course, Dr. Agi is aware of it, and Victor is aware of it. Then why are you not going back to work with such man? Because no, he's visiting PM. Oh, he's visiting PM. You can actually as well visit PM on your own. Come to visit PM. Is it written there that
during this question now, the people that will answer this question, those that is close to Maze Kanjoko, that has child. Let's walk where man out. Then the people that will answer this question is those that is close to Maze Kanjoko. That free, not outside. You got to now. Seeing everything they have committed, like this very social media. Yet, if I told you at the time, that is, if what they are parading is true, if what they are parading, the people that should answer this question with those that is close to him, that have seen, that have witnessed if Imam Madabo and this and his likes have done, and yet continue to advise myself and Joko to continue on their That is the truth. At least I think the good thing about this thing now is that even if the picture or the video is bad, the voice is clear. The video is bad and the voice is clear. No mind them. They want to be in charge. Their target is money. They are not interested in any results. They don't care about any results. They don't care. What they want is that money. According with them. They want to be in charge. They want that money coming. They don't care about results. Okay, Eggman for plan B. Abandon plan A and follow plan B. What was he thinking? He wasn't interested in the results. He is just interested in the money. So any of them you see that is behaving like that, the person only wants money. They don't care the results. Each of them achieve. Their own result is the money they will get. Because over and about care about the results. And nobody said anything. They could have think.
This is the name of people that must visit PM. After visiting PM, so what? The same thing happened. DOS was capitalized on that. Oh, he asked a man, when did you talk to PM?
The same thing Eggman is shouting today. The same narrative they are pushing today. Even they have pushed worse narrative, worse than that of DOS. Worst. All these product of old agitators that followed Mazep and Joko. I need Rachel that to the back so that fresh people can come in, so that you can breathe fresh air.
Now I think we are just here yesterday. We are aware of how these people use this kind of thing for their own gain. And remember that we is working on that day in, day out. They formed, they lied, they created fake offices just to undermine the real structure. Now, I'm not saying you should not have any issue with DPM, Dr. Rebese. It's up to you. Your private beef should be private beef. Don't bring it because people you are gonna end up stealing your name without even knowing. Official press release from the table of Biafran Homeland Media. Who is Biafran Homeland Media? Who are there?
Hello.
If I
are you professional over 40 years old on a 9 to 5 grid?
If I am to say, you see that Homeland Media, Obi knows Aganobi. I am now a legend. Nobody knows Aganobi is part of that Homeland Media.
And what is their job? Who are they working under? Are they government? What is their job? I want to know. The Igbos are not the only one forming government in this world. Why must we mess ourselves up? If you want
they form anything they want to form, and the
media of what? Homeland Media under which government, under which platform?
No mind.
Are you in or out? Now it's assumed that
Homeland Media under Homeland. This is how we are. Homeland Media. Obonda Brigi of Okekere. Obonda CRC BGC. CRC BGC Brigi. Ufunde Wapanina. Just get confusion. Only one people. CRC BGC Brigi. Just to create trouble. Just to ferment trouble. They can answer 100 names just to create trouble. CRC, BGC, Brigade.
BGC. Victor just accept it then and remove USB there and be proud of your platform then. The Biafran government, Biafran Governing Council BGC, engages International Legal Council to strengthen global advocacy and pressure to release of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Joko. The Governing Council of the Biafran Republic, what? Wait. Okay, hold on. It's not making sense. The Governing Council of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile, okay, chaired by Imam Madabo, convened an emergency meeting on Saturday, 1st February 2026, via Zoom platform at 6 p.m. Biafran time. Now, for you to even put this name here, Brigade, and simply means that you have denounced your declaration. Exactly what Odinke is doing. Listen.
The Governing Council of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BGC. Or even I confusing the matter. The Governing Council of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. B for Biafra, G for Government, C for Council. Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Type confusion everywhere. The Governing Council of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BGC. Why no it is a CRC? Because if a man above CRC, BGC match together. The Governing Council, chaired by Imam Madabo. So Imam Madabo was chairman of the Governing Council, BGC, and the same one was chairman, chairman CRC. Only him one, BGC chairman and the CRC chairman.
When you put it boldly, like Briggy without putting USB, my question is, what did you go to Finland to do? If Lazuba is the one doing it, I can relate based on her level, based on the way she can articulate these things, based on her own level, to be honest with you, I will understand. But see you guys following that practice makes you everything that you are doing look suspicious. Whether you like it or not, you may agree, but you know that this is my opinion though. The meeting deliberated on urgent strategic and legal matters affecting the movement and resolved on decisive steps that was taken to reinforce BGC's international engagement. So this
BGC now God punish them. Inform Madam and Joko that Somonde Mani is seeing these people that is parading themselves here as DOS members. Do you know why? Because they are not stable. So for that reason, it will be difficult for them to deliver. What is happening now? Because he cannot work with IBOBDOS. That is the truth.
This is now like Briggy is now like USB is now
Briggy is now BGC's international engagement. Are they Briggy at all here? BGC can work where? Just like DOS. BGC, how many are there? How many people made up BGC? Just like IBOBDOS. Oh, do you know this DOS is made up of more than 1,000 men and women. More than 1,000 men and women. Just like this BGC. How many people made up BGC? Biafra Governing Council. How many people made up BGC?
I want to know. You know, honestly, this is shocking. Ndibo.
Some of them.
Let me tell you the truth. If I can't be like that, if I am to be one of those that resign, I will not bother myself wasting my energy. If it seems just choke me that I want to be PM, I will save money and go for myself to see PM. Just to, not to even to gossip, but to see him and
make it a habit. A 10-minute AI routine every morning. You'll be unrecognized.
You know, show my presence there and acknowledge him, you know, that kind of thing. But this idea of a friend of my enemy is my friend. Enemy to my enemy is my friend.
They are operating on underground and Zoom. Underground and the Zoom Kavana. Underground and the Zoom.
Without that idea is to me can only come out of corruption. There's no time that one makes sense. If you are real, you cannot live under that by forming an alliance with somebody that you perceive to be an enemy to those who see as your own enemy. That is political tactics. That is not actually pure. What that means is you can only drive that from corruption. What will lead you to that is corruption, nothing more. Now, the following extensive consultation, the Brigade Governing Council BGC formally contracted an international legal counsel to represent both the institution and the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Joko. This strategic engagement underscores BGC's comments to lawful, transparent, and globally compliant advocacy, appointment of International Legal Counsel. The BGC is pleased to announce, so Makani they did not put that they don't hire lawyer. They didn't calculate it here now. How can we translate this if not that they hired lawyer? That's what they say. The BGC is pleased to announce the engagement of Joseph Edward Shemitz, a distinguished American constitutional lawyer with an extensive background in public service and international legal affairs. Joseph currently serves as distinguished constitutional fellow with the Oversight Project. It is your Oversight Project. It is your government. Okay, the Oversight Project. It is your government. It is your government. He previously served as Inspector General of the United States Department of Defense, 2022 to 2025, and was a foreign policy and national security advisor during the 16th U.S. President campaign, a graduate of his United States Naval Academy with distinction and Stanford Law School, JD. Mr. Shemitz is also the author of the Inspector General Handbook, Fraud, West, Abuse, and Other Constitutional Enemy, Foreign and Domestic 2020. Mr. Smith has a notable record of defending Christians, Christian, because now the Christian genocide and Christian genocide. I want to know who wrote this thing to be at the end. Christian and persecuted persons worldwide, bringing to this role a wealth of experience in constitutional law, international compliance and human rights advocacy. Scope of engagement. Mr. Skip will work closely with BGC. They are not bragging that they are hired lawyer. This is it. It is written here. He said, pursue the release of Prime Minister Samepa Njoko in Finland and advocate within the international committee. Why they pull this one for? Because everybody is dragging. Oh, I am the one that made America to discriminate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Everybody, every soul want to get involved. Even Lazuba. If you ask Lazuba, Lazuba also contributed. Lazuba also contributed. That him and the layers is what made it possible. Now, Imam Madabi is also working hard to get involved as well. Strengthening BGC's global operation and outreach, ensuring full compliance with international law and applicable regulations across all BGC activities. As a government, they are not seeing themselves as a government on their own. This appointment reflects the BGC's unwavering resolve to elevate its international presence while maintaining the highest standard of legality, accountability, and global best practice. Immediate next steps. Mr. Skim is scheduled to meet one-on-one with the Prime Minister on Monday, 2nd February 2026 in Finland. He has
2nd February. Now, let us check. Or was it 2nd February? 2nd February, Monday. 2nd February, Monday. I want to tell us something now. Away from myself and Joko. Let me look at that part again. Scheduled meeting. Scheduled meeting. Scheduled to meet one-on-one with the Prime Minister on Monday, 2nd February 2026 in Finland. He has already reviewed key documents relevant to the Prime Minister's case and the ongoing legal process. Now, I want to tell us something. Mazen Pandoko, I did a visit here on Monday. Hear me, and they hear me well though. If I have Mazen Pandoko, network, I did a visit Mazen Pandoko on Monday. Ofuboro. In a week, can I visit myself and Joko? And the football in a week here was Saturdays. Saturdays, come out and Joko you will visit. And each visit comprises 3 people. Once a week, KJ visit here. And that once a week, Monday talk before they visit here. And that visit go Saturdays. Madam Joko Adre will visit on Monday. Saturdays, Koje will visit. And that Saturdays, Monday talk before Naba Agape. Now, now they visit here on Monday. I don't know about Monday's visit. I am coming here. I am coming here now. I am coming here now. That is anybody in Kemumama. Anybody that is only that lawyer. I don't know about lawyer because I was coming here. I don't know about lawyer. You know what I know? All the possible. Na lawyer gave visit to ordinary day. Which I am not sure. According to this comment now, maybe it is true. Na lawyer gave visit to any day, anytime. But even the wo, they buy and gave visit to Mazen Pandoko the ones that I know every Saturday, not every Saturday, or the couple, maybe 2 or 3 times a month. It is not every Saturday. Mazeba's visit is not every Saturday. Saturdays, but not every Saturday. Maybe 2 or 3 times a month. Maybe 2 Saturdays in a month or 3 Saturdays in a month. But lawyer, I'm a lawyer. I can visit where any day, anytime. Which is what this commenter have said. No, Kelena, the lawyer can go during the day. During the day, you mean, during the day. So maybe if you mean that the lawyer can go during the week. Maybe if you mean now lawyers can go during the week. Then those that is not lawyer can go only Saturday. So that is that. Maybe now lawyer can go Monday, but the one that I know visit the one only Saturday. Okay, so lawyer can go anytime during the week, but only lawyer can go only Saturday. And the money topic can again. So that is that. Let's continue to listen.
Already reviewed key documents relevant to the Prime Minister's case and ongoing legal processes.
Yes, all having the course. But normal visit that I know is Saturdays, not every Saturday. Then, just like into all of that now, all the possible for lawyer. He visits anytime. Mano, that is anytime, any day. Mano, if I say, why not East Finland for international lawyer? My own opinion, though, why not East Finland for international lawyer? Because when emergency, or when emergency visit, again, maybe now, I'm going to buy it. But let's say, then when any emergency, lawyer in Finland will go and give information to this one in America. Okay. Man, if you Finland international lawyer, no God is man of them best and how to go about it. And those that is close to Mazel should tell him that these people that is parading as front, as DOS member, this is not very, very difficult. How we deliver. That is the truth. Because he, Mazel Bandoko, very, very difficult to work with IPOBDOS. So India, no one answer no India, Abrafia, they cannot market any product to because they have done more harm than good. That is the truth.
Call for support, okay? Of course, call for support. Biafra's at home.
Food is ready.
Cook to impress.
Investors are encouraged to support, particularly through financial contribution, of course.
Like those that have been into business and have to daily contribution. It will be that the person a good also. If one what will you do? Again, I wish. Egala, good nothing. Onye akawa Messia Biasegi Watabe Kemesia, Yepedia, you know, agree. So for one need refinance, those that is close to Mazep and Joko should tell him, no, but not now what is happening. Now that is difficult in the lines of financially. Because Nambia that is championing this thing that they have done more harm than good. That is the truth. Although now what is happening, those that around him to tell him that this people that is propagating this thing, Nandeba had already never one night because I don't think now IPOBDOS now you're gonna or you I don't think no, you know it. So that is it.
I don't know, of course, to sustain the lawful and international effort aimed at securing the Prime Minister release and advancing.
What is happening now? If you have not witnessed it before, you will not understand what is playing out now. What you see happening now, if you did not witness it during IPOBDOS and the Mazep and Joko, you know go feel understand that. And no matter how they explain it to you, for you to understand it. And if you are not strong mentally, you know go still understand that. You understand? Just like one night worker said, he said that you will not be surprised seeing people falling to CRC BGC. That is normal.
Freedom. Appreciation. Okay, Brady, that's I always call it Brady. BGC extend profound appreciation to the 100 men forum. The Kamaza one advocate for Dr. Aggie of all people. Now shares. And
as he stands today, nobody will beat his or her chest. And they guarantee you the only nobody can. So it is risky giving them money. Nobody can beat his or her chest and tell you no way in India and about they deliver the money. So working with them is very, very risky. They cannot deliver. Now face the
we'll go to force.
That is my own opinion. This is my own opinion, my own take. So it's not as if I am discouraging anybody. So if you have money to give them, that is for you. But for me, what they have done, now this very social media and now this struggle, I cannot give them my one. No matter who is asking for it through them.
Whose commitment and support made this crucial engagement possible? The Governing Council affirms that history will not forget their contribution. During the meeting, members were also shown a video clip capturing the moment the agreement was signed, making a significant milestone in the movement.
What you see happening today, Mazep and Joko is not to be blamed. If I remember today, Mazep and Joko is not to be blamed. I am being frank here. He wouldn't any blame at all. That get blame about the desperados and those that is misinforming him. What you see happening today, he has no blame. He can visit anybody. Anybody can visit him. When he look at it, he will just say, nah, no. So what do you see happening today? Mother is not to be blamed. That is the simple truth.
Which movement, please? Which movement?
This thing is like when that woman ran out to be shouted that Mazen Namdekano said, those who don't know or those who don't believe may say, IPOBDOS was busy sharing the misinformation from that woman because to them, the misinformation favors them. In Awadana. So these ones now, they are now propagating this one to them. It seems it favors them. So these people sharing this one now. They are sharing it because to them it seems it favors them.
What is BGC? I asked who formed it here. Until now, I have not gotten any answer. Maybe someone maybe have dropped an answer on the comment. I have not seen any answer that you can be. Listen, you think going to be involved in the legal team, no problem, carry on and do it. I don't blame USB government for allowing you guys for distancing themselves, since you guys, because when DBM made it clear that we have provided everything needed, that is not the choice of PM. Remember that we did not come out and make a press release. Since it's more close to PM than everybody publishing this, why don't you just come out and make official statement?
And debunk it. No, they will not.
Not whispering. I'm talking about official live broadcast. Announce it publicly and come and stand up that when Dr. Abese said this, it's not true. She provides nothing.
That is the problem. Justin, here is the problem. Mazen Antoko has no blame. Uche, Uche will govern the seat. How many times Uche na govern the seat? Uche. Uche will govern the seat. Visit Mazen Antoko. Uche na Finland. Imam Mada Abu si Germany na aga Finland. Abi visit Mazen Antoko. Uche agabaro. How many times in a month Uche na govern the seat? There is a whole lot is at stake here. A whole lot is at stake here. The only thing you need to just know the reason why you are doing what you are doing. That is just the simple truth. Know the reason why you are standing where you are standing. That is why you must not play with that information. Stay where you are. In a month, how many times Uche na govern the seat? In a month. The only thing you have to just know the reason why you are where you are. And the man there have said it. Stay where you are. That message of a white painted hair woman be very, very important and powerful. Uche Obi is in Finland, of course. Ebe Uche Obi no, the time mgbe nwoke man na Finland, mgbe mama na Finland, there is a whole lot. The time mgbe Ebele muru Uche, which I defended Uche somehow, because nsogbu Maazị Banjoko abụrụ nsogbu somebody go just pull body. I understand that one. As I know over, as I am anti-fed. But Uche Obi in Finland, the Imam Madabu, and in Germany, I gave visit Maazị Banjoko. So if you were Maazị Banjoko, what will you do? In a month now, maybe now I visit Maazị Banjoko, maybe 3 or 2 times a month. Those 3 or 2 times a month, how many times could Uche Obi not visit? Some people will come out now be blaming Dr. Abese. A whole lot is at stake. Will I say it's at stake? All I keep are the guys. Yes, you can come in. You can come in and make your submission, my brother. You can come in. Can you get a link? Can you only you? This is the thing now. This is the thing. This is what I am saying. We should not blame anybody for now. Now I'm not trying to blame anybody. It is not in my hand to blame anybody. Maazị Banjoko knows Uche Obi more than Kelena TV. Uche Obi knows Maazị Banjoko more than Kelena TV. So there is a whole lot is happening. Rather than what is playing out, just know the reason why you are where you are. At the end of the day, result of that. If anybody is not careful, you go see yourself. You go see yourself in that. Now, what we need is mental toughness, personal conviction, not here say personal conviction. Why are you doing what you are doing? Just matter if a very gem is a very, very important. You can't network on a just come in. Do not blame anybody. But you see, in Kai from down a champion now. I will blame those that is closer to Mazen and Doko. But I will blame them to some extent. Because in that champion here now, what them are their motive. At the end of the day, result of Gabriel. That our brother coming to the studio. Kaimana network or your please, if you come, be audible. Kaimana network or your it is really bad. We have 130 something people watching, and it is showing me that 27 people is watching from another end. Chai, network, come badly. That our brother, you can come in. Ndovisi, please. Device not connected. As you are come in with your mic, accept the mic, and everything acceptable, so you can be able to come in. If only need calm down. What we don't want or what we would not entertain, no confusion, just calm down and allow the desperados to do their thing. At the end of the day, result are all. Of course, now you want nothing or not in communication. If anyone is nobody should entertain any distraction. They got to focus. Okay, NWC is here. NWC, I'm on my network. Go ahead and grab the mic.
I can hear you. Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay. Network.
Yes,
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm only trying to talk about this hiring of attorney and whatnot. You know, there are people who are doing things on the ground without coming up, out to inform the public. My question is why is it now we have just not, less than 3 or 2 months to go for the re-appeal for our, for our PM's hearing. It's just less than 2 months now to go. Why now are they hiring attorney?
No, but they said it's August, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what they said. But from, I don't know, maybe, well, that's what they said. But
exactly.
Are you aware that the Nigerian government was doing everything for our prime minister to be deported to Nigeria? Have you, have Biafra asked, why are Nigerian government not talking about this again? And also...
My brother.
Yes.
I like this show. And this show, I like. And their emotion, even they are for.
Okay.
That if you bring down the Titus, I have the US. But when you look around now, you see everybody. Mazen Banjoko is free to anything normally to support him. You can even hire your own lawyer. your own personal lawyer. If you are an international lawyer, you are free to even join. But you see our people are but just go ahead and say what you are saying.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that there are people who have been doing this without coming in the public to say what they are doing. The Biafran government, led by Ngozi Orabeze, have been doing this fight. If Biafrans are not aware, the government, that's Biafran government, have reported Nigerian government to UN, ICC, including Finland. They are the one who stopped the deportation, the ugly plan Nigerian government had to bring our prime minister back to that country. They are not talking about it. They are the one who facilitated the appealing case of Simon Ekpa. They have hired the international lawyer. Nobody knows about it. So I think all this noise they are making is just to attract attention. The government have been doing a lot. They don't come in the public to say what they are doing. And that is when you know that somebody is fighting sincerely. It's not everything you do that you come and they tell the public. So I think we should just ignore these people. They are just noise makers.
Thank you, my brother. That is just the simple truth. And the ega have been the bachelor. Everything well within the public. Dr. Ngozi have said it. Now, we don't go about body in the Bagaba. Can we keep Namaza and Dokubongo? And upon over one number to make sure that never happened. Manandima saying for details what you have done and what you are going to do. That is available for you. And in fact, if AJ deceive River, every man knows about this game very, very well. They have been playing this game. That was why I was saying yesterday, and they continue parading these same people. I will personally mount the campaign from here. They should step aside. Yeah. Because first you see around in the buying gap when you go. First you see around the agage where make any headway at all. Because me, I never give them one. No matter who they say that need that money, that need to get that money through them. For the part now come about the front, me no go give them 1 naira. Because I have seen them all at this very social media. They cannot deceive me again. Man, someone that is still being emotional. Oh, Ngozi Orabeze is this, Ngozi Orabeze is that. Why not Uche? That is just the truth. So man, only feel is not gonna fall for it. The person is free to fall for it. The message about stay where you are. Not to follow these people because they are bringing a lawyer. No.
That's it, my brother. And also Biafran to understand that, like you mentioned, this Vam. This is somebody who came out and said that he was receiving or he still receives $1,000 from Ogenkere with receipts, and claiming to be a sincere person. I think this was the time he was supposed to come up and tell if he condemns what Ogenkere is doing. I mean, he has not deemed it to come out and tell Ogenkere, give me the account, but let me transfer back all the money I have been sending to you. If he wants to, yeah. And also, let me finish. Sorry. Also, this he claims to be a freedom fighter. Now he's receiving money, whereas there are people suffering who have laid their life. We have our soldiers in Biafra land suffering. They abandon whatever thing they love, and they are in the bush suffering. And you, who claims to be a freedom fighter, are receiving $1,000. Who knows if that amount is every day? Who knows if that amount is every week? He didn't say it, but he receives $1,000. Can those people, our men on ground, do they receive any money? Do they receive up to that amount? And you claim to, tell Biafra that you are a freedom fighter. It's time for Biafra to start raising and know who they are following.
Thank you. You know, their next line of propaganda now will be that Kelena TV is fighting Maazị Banjoko and the Maazị Banjoko legal team. That will be their next line of propaganda. But that is not it. If anyone no one Maazị Banjoko into a Maazị Banjoko now, all the people he cannot work with. That is the truth. All the people he cannot work with. Same thing is applicable to Kelena TV. All the people I work with. Maazị Banjoko cannot work with IPOBDOX. He cannot give them this money to give whoever they think they want to give. And the Kelena TV, these people, I am seeing them as the same as IPOBDOS, and I cannot give them money, and I cannot campaign near these people because they have said it. Eggman has said it with honor how he received the money. Somebody who saw plan B, plan A, which is the declaration, and the plan B because of money. I cannot advocate Kenyan Biafra. That is just the truth. So anybody is free in his or her money. But Kelena TV, I cannot support such things.
Yeah, we cannot hear you, Maazị Kelena.
You cannot hear me.
I'm not hearing
but I can hear
you.
I can hear it from here now.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Well done.
I can hear you.
Okay. So the thing is, Maazị Banjoko, he cannot give IPOB in short. He cannot trust IPOBDOS. He cannot. So now, they have done more harm than good. So I cannot. Never. Evidence is the reasons why I cannot campaign than on social media. That is just me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay.
Dalo. Always you want God. Grab the mic.
Okay. Maazị, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. Maazị, you see, I want to greet everybody. Let me tell you, everybody that is listening. Number one, if anybody is thinking that Dr. Obeze or USB government is not in contact with Obatobie, Maazị, anybody who think that way is, let me just use this word, is a fool. That is nothing. And if anybody is thinking that Uche is in Finland and is not in contact with Obatobie, when they went to Finland, did they not meet Uche Obi in a court? They met Uche Obi in a court now. Even when ha gafure, mgbe Obatobie gafure Uche Obi, ga meet these flavors. If any someone mgbe United States of Biafra, US, Dr. Ngudo ga-apụta ya agwa ha that I bring lawyer, I go and say, Maazị, it will not happen for anybody. Onye ọbụla chọrọ inye ha ego, ọwụ their problem. Ọ bụrụ na ha na-eche na Obatobie ọma ihe gagan is their problem. Akpaja agago lọta, aha jụọ ya oyi. Onweghị anything concerning United States of Biafra because Obatobie gwara ha mee n'ihe ọkwanụ na ụnụ agaghị emenwu ya ụnụ hapụ egosi na a ga-emenwu ya eme ya. Obatobie ma na edeclare go Biafra. He is aware. Amakwa ha na Uche Obi ha na-akọ iri. Uche Obi wu DG, Director General Foreign Affairs. I wepụtara ebe asọ somebody na-eme ihe na America. Asọ nwanne are just wasting their time. The only problem na-enwe with our people ha cheme mgbe United States of Biafra government ga-apụta na national TV or na ha sị gị I bring lawyer, I talk to Obatobie, I go to Obatobie. Nwanne ha ga-echegide for ages. Obatobie the day Biafra was declared, Obatobie the whole cabinet members, ọbata obi ma ihe megeni ama m ndị ha nwekwedịrị bread. Do they even have bread? Amakwado na ọbata obi ka a na-ekwu okwu ya onye isi juru eju na knowledge. Ha makwado na onye a na-ekwu okwu ọbata obi onye knowledge juru the guy isi ya niile wu bread. So, but I don't like to take time when I come in here. Oh, ihe na-eme mbata because ha nwapụta ha doma ha na agara akpọta ikere na ka ngwazie gị check from Nnamdi Kanu case. Appeal will 90 days. Appeal about is Ogago. The case has been made already. Onye ha na-ekwu okwu na awalam ndo onye ha na-ekwu okwu ya na this life from America. Ọbata obi appeal have been sealed. It have been signed. Law, high court to high court all over the world do the same. The appeal is over. The deal have been struck. Onye ha na a project na ọbata obi appeal emechigo ya 90 days ihe omere today 90 days agago ihe na-eche ka apụtazie n'ọgbọ ọgụ ka ihe ha akọ na Crofus ihe aga ogene ha ma na men the learned appeal 90 days ọbata obi appeal agago since still go since so they should go and sit down. Ọwụ na onye a na-aga onye America na-aga mami ọ na-aga ime ọnwụ ike ọ chiri ga wuru na wuru ehiara n'ihe a na-akọ but onwe ha onye meganiti na ọbata obi appeal emechigo ya ihe a na-echezi the day all 90 days ka ihe a na-akọ dị ihe a 90 days.
Thank you.
Ndewo nwanne.
Thank you, Maazị Oluchi. Ihe anyị na-ekwu onye ọbụla na ndị anya for whom they are. Eggman cannot be trusted. That is the truth. It is not me saying it. It is not an allegation. The evidence is in the social media. He cannot be trusted. That is the simple truth. Imam Madabobo, chief, onye butere ọmagara, and he cannot be trusted. Kelena TV is aware. I know. No one Rosie ọbata obi eziri Imam Madabobo na America. I was informed, but there is something that I want to explain here. At times, often you go that you are aware, they may think me with that thing they want information. Somebody, Manonia have Mosi de Fa, and those there have run now. I'm now. Somebody would have known whether it was Maze and Doku Siri, Imam Madabobo na America. Which knows young is yet to. No, Imam Madabobo. Then how did I do now? Why did you ever, which I said some hours ago, why did you ever after the visit of white painted woman? Imam Madabobo na group ya, Kapamanta, sudden. Imam Madabobo feel maybe no one if about white painted woman, which the outcome of white painted woman visit to Mazen Madabobo, we have analyzed it here, and everybody can see that visit, that she was not happy with what she saw or what she heard from Mazen Madabobo. That she is not happy or she wasn't happy. Now that visit. Then people have been visiting Mazen Madabobo. Why? If the white painted woman will say no everywhere? Because in the mind, I told you, every father. And they are visiting for propaganda, not to ask him the day fortune. We would have bring the program of white painted woman over this thing, over this lawyer issue. People have reaction. That will tell you that Mazen Madabobo did not even inform her. If I reaction by this news, man even we are the surprise to Yawa. The same way India you were surprised that white woman visited. So all these things you see are now parading on social media is just for propaganda, and nobody should buy it. Over your brain had your strong. You go for this thing. At the end of the day, anybody can bring lawyer. So why is this one? Oh, so now TV now I cannot bring lawyer to add to my lawyer. If I decide to send my own lawyer tomorrow, does it mean I am now having the template or the declaration document, or that I'm working with Mazep and Joko? The answer is no. I can bring my own lawyer, send him or her to Finland. Advice on that. Anybody can bring lawyer. But those that want to take glory for what they know not, if I have the name, so come down. Or you go greetings from here. Amaka Mele, grab the mic. Let everybody be strong. Or you go ahead.
Thank you, Belinda. And I hope network will
yes, I think it's getting better.
Allow me. Yeah, and me also today I'm working at the office. You know, I get better network when I work from home. So what I'm gonna say, good morning everybody, listening and wherever you are. Now, there are something that I don't understand. How can a human being, after seeing Vam, what is that his Lego name? This is the boyfriend. No, Eggman. After looking at the Chiamaka Ajere breaking egg on the head of our people, let me tell you, let's say that Simon Ekpa decided to work with Chiamaka Ajere, my dime will not enter there. Those that are presenting Chiamaka Ajere as a mouth speaker, had it been something happened to those people that he named, even all Biafras following them, something happened to them, what are we going to be talking today? So our people want to tell me, if in your village, Kurukuru, you know that this man poisons people, kills people, you know, befriending with such a person, that one is bad. So anybody that associates his or herself with Eggman, Chiamaka Ajere, heaven forbid. Chiamaka Ajere is not, his face is not supposed to be on the media anymore. If he is really ashamed of himself, after that voodoo, after that ritual that he performed in abroad, and he still come out to talk, and people are listening to him? Seriously? Okay, when you come to the part of the man called, that man that is leading them in CRC, BGC, whatever they call themselves. I don't think that man, I don't think Imam Madabo lives in US, or I doubt it, I don't know. I think it might be somewhere in Europe.
Oh, France. That's it, they're staying in France.
So I don't think he's in US, because you said the man said I gave him message in US or something like that. You know, so I'm not connecting two of them. But that man is the man that started this whole thing.
Everything. Yeah.
He's the one that broke all this. Whatever Ogegere is doing today, he is the brain behind it. So why would a normal human being still listen to such a fool? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever Ogegere is doing today is a Mamadabo. It's Chiamaka Ajere. So what are they talking about? But what I'm going to say, like, however Dr. Ngozi Oraveze will handle this issue, I believe in her. See, it's my type. I'm not going to fight with you. If Master Simon Ekpa chooses to go with them, so be it. They have provided him with the best lawyers and all those things. It's for him to make a choice. If he decides today to work with a man, madam, to work with Eggman, me, I am out of there. Because I cannot work with evil people. Because they are completely 100% kuru evil human beings that want the head of their own brothers and sisters. So let that one enter. Whoever that is going to send that message to PM should send it to PM. Dr. Ngozi Oraveze is not going to. That woman is. I mean, she got a lot to do than to come out to start competing who will bring lawyer and who will not bring lawyer. Whatever they are doing, she has already updated us. They provided what they provided. If someone chooses them, fine. If he says it's fine, but let them continue what they're doing for us. We want our Biafra. We want a recognition. That is our priority right now. Whatever else they're talking about, they're on their own. Simon Ekpa need to make a good decision. And whoever that goes there, if you know who goes to visit her, so let him know our people are not going to support Imam Madaba at all because they are needing anyone say no noka, anyone say na Bible. Thank you so much.
India, they understand this game very well. And I have followed them at this very game. This game is India, this game from IPODDOS. They understand this thing. This confusion. Bifehana try the way they just smuggle in this confusion for a very long time. Somebody just commented here that somebody commented that Imam Madaba living in Switzerland. That is that. Now this confusion he creates for a very long time. Father, 100 men or walk for. Fasting that Mazeb and Doku in a assignment or walk for. Fasting that Mazeb and Doku attended Zoom meeting. That one did not fly. That is it. They have tried how to smuggle in something. The thing I walk. Like I said, Imam Madabo no Switzerland. Man, there is something everybody question. One, a man drag on your lawyer. Number two, this lawyer must no late because I find a child any good notice. Naturally, it may appear immediately getting a notice. The question is who can a lawyer or lawyers that filed the appeal since all these months? Obama and find all the appeals were submitted. All lawyers there. So why would you ever now can they actually put this confusion? If I be paid, I don't Imam Madaba, why would you wait so? But no, so when that first that is so none is the graph. The reason why you want to hide that.
Never appeal for long. Each before 100 men, van. I want to platform and when he was someone and down. Was in an appeal and go. Now that was 100 men. Got to take go. Now Simons na ya onye ọbụla fukala Finland in August. But Chukuma na ya put before then. mgbe o mere establish 100 men ga-enye ego. Continue. I just say can lotere gị ya.
If you kwuru bụ ntu osi wee dị ịma na fapụta na-asị gị kele na you're running propaganda nke nwa na jiri aka gị adịkwuo nke a to show that you are following. Mana they understand this thing very well. That is just my point. You must not be moved. Mmadụ ama mfụcha mbọ niile Maazị Ebanjọkụ gbara to make sure that this redeclaration happened. And finally that redeclaration happened. Or whatever n'ime ka Maazị Ebanjọkụ ga-anọ and be fighting the person that made sure that Maazị Ebanjọkụ labored for na ife a gara n'iru. Ọ bụrụzie n'ime na detention ka Maazị Ebanjọkụ ga-anọ wee na-fight that person. Anybody telling you that is a liar. And somebody have just commented, Maazị Ebanjọkụ, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu with a team of lawyers. IPOB, they told you the reason why if I went ahead, you were talking about only one lawyer. That lawyer that are listening to them. Even that lawyer that are listening to them, I don't want to call his name. That lawyer that listening to them was working with Maazị Ebanjọkụ. Yes, Maazị Ebanjọkụ not in contact until they entered that lawyer with gossip. They entered that lawyer with gossip. That lawyer will say, Maazị Ebanjọkụ also. BOBDOS. From there, Maazị Ebanjọkụ amatazie na manipulation then what happened? Because they have deceived him. They succeeded in deceiving him. Oh, we are the leadership. I ain't questioning the question in Maazị Ebanjọkụ also. At the end of the day, far can with that lawyer, not with leadership. The lawyer, some of you may feel who is paying them? Because then they were asking you, ask Maazị Ebanjọkụ, who is paying Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's legal fee? Until news about if I have on that program. Ego ne kandi apuronya. Ego ne ebu sanarionya. Kede ebo nya gana function. If I want to do that in this year, it will matter no. Never afford it. If you have money to give them upon everything from a group in social media, you are free. Man, if you don't have any money to give them, zero will be because he is not the only lawyer. And when a lawyer that filed the appeal, those that filed that appeal, go to travel to Finland. Because before I filed all the appeal, we did not contribute money to give to any lawyer to travel to Finland to file appeal. If I do, that is just the truth. I call you go ahead and say what you want to say.
My brother, no cookie can if woman. All this here had a man, but then the cook. So you're gonna Kowaro Murong. Mamuno be one leku. I got me a seer. Now, Mwerongwe Abuho for Nnamdi Kanu. This is the mistake umunne ya men. Mere haji one in the habra bagide Simon Epa. Now Nemo be her down as a psychologist, somebody gauge you reasonable thinking ya. Nemo be her one day get me any name Apuria Pochi, Koi here, Jacob Bulakapia from Kenya again, or Buzere Monia Boni State. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Bonny State.
Not this statement is not just Omonia. Those that don't have doctorate of state, yeah. Found this mentality. No Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, no Biafra. That is what I think. Go ahead.
Bonny State. Gap Tabian with a Biafra American Gaji Sigin Albus Simon game with an other one interested. The same one, Kahabara, Uchemefo. But nobody will tell you. My leadership Puriaka. Imaho underground fight, half fight, that man Miroji, war sabotua.
You are very correct.
They will be the first to call you sabotua. So what am I saying in essence? Oh no. I didn't mess on right from Nnamdi to the Dr. Ngozo Rabeza and Kaleso today. I know they follow them because of them. Yen they follow her because of na Biafra, Gabu, Mweronwe, all the righteous thing to do.
Freedom.
And all the one, I bought the Hale Kula Susam, Mborum Gaboru Gabia, Mumbo with the Mweronwe. Let's say the crop of individuality in Mweronwe. God is not foolish. Open at these people, they would have define at this struggle. Hamana or Hana Roketa kindergarten. We are all over that Bongo Wakabian. Could only give me a video lemon at Bongo today. All these people have given me a balakugang. Gap don't put a low voice. Going with a Hana Biafra, the negative Biafra, that are from illegal. So, what am I saying? I said it on the comment section. Simon Epaputa, wada ojuge kwole ya. Simon Epaputa, soro van moha. Condemn mo Dr. Ngozo Rabeze. Mo wa gebidi kwoku from homeland. YouTube mo don gebido kuboku. Msindi ba yi subscribe. Abuna me go YouTube see subscribe so that I stage the program. Ndị mara ka give me, but I didn't come for publicity. Can't let a platform gives okay for me. Let them copy it to them saying it. I will talk, they will subscribe. They make a campaign. And then to make a campaign now, I will use my money. They make research. Let them not think that we are fools. We are not fools. Because see my reasons. Number one, you came, you fought with DOS. You made our people to cough out money from the little Hale because they did it in Obodo at the I go on adoption how to be fight. On the latter Fiko Obodo Yibo Gugoro. All I go came with Biafra Kalata Babu this to go to Kedike. Ha tuego deny you here tuego nyegi. This fool Sule Kueri today. I want to have to free her J Finland, Yendi, Biela Hotel, Lotta. Then, afufu munne hatara. Emwe ho broha. Dr. Ngozo Rabeze said, no. Let us declare this so that these people will know we are not what they said we are. Naila anatego, ala anatego neme chacho fa kokorunu. This charlatans aptala ko. Allah sila Simon no sunyeha. Osro ha puta. Take it to the bank. Mumwa bo akunye wetere. Number one, I don't fear death. Nge mepe campaign makwana mepe na haga tum ka bom nge mepe YouTube nga ba hamba obukwa sada bu journalist so he should be wise. He should know that he's because all this character like Africa they don't care about our opinion. They don't care how we feel. They will just come leadership they make us wrong. Leadership they make okay, why is he not sending message or trying to find a way to pass a message? Idiot to bring to Garapota, was working the can send the lawyer, Woku. Nayasekwa, no more Gabia if you see Tiago Kui, get the Kuchite and no one sign. They are just playing with people's emotion. You see that we should mentally stop. Everybody mentally stop. Ufodi Kabipi Hara is Mahanu age the Simon. They will come and be making mess of everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
More than I see people you can bongo Hagafula Sunere Hana. Ala Krakoko Simon, Simon or Simon Biafra. Simon or Ogahan one.
Nadawa.
We talk now. Ogosinahaman Bemuro Labia.
Nadawa.
All this is the 247 and the rest of them. He had champion on Trump, a win, go, okay, I told them that if they didn't put the house in order, I was saying it. Trump got it, okay, he can't no Biafra, no Trump.
I said it to them.
Allah parade the Christian genocide, or Christian genocide, or only have a Christian. The Bayan a Buna village, the Bundi Christian. Norola, showing he be a lad for little query. That's the word in the Fulani I've said it several times. When the Fulani perfected their plan, they would deal with them. Majority of all these people, many of them, their parents, n'obodo oyibo ụfọdụ nọ Abuja ndị a ga-egbu bụ ndị iberibe de golibu wons nọ ebe a kọsụ komoshọn na-enwebedo ego ha ji sendịrị ndị be ha na vileji ma ndị ga-akwapụtanwu ndị be ha ụmụaka ndị politishan none of them is at home Soludo na-achịka ụmụ ha nọ ha nso unu nwa n'obodo oyibo aka siri ike ndị mụ na anọghọ nso ada ka a na-akọwa mgbe asịrị pụtara na nwa ya nọ na Lagos eme biznes with ụmụnne ya na ọ latabụrụ ebe ha. Just be foolish. Don't use your brain. Don't use your brain. You better go nwere onwe. Ị nọrọ na lapụta agbagbuo gị. Ime oru ego ka ọnwụ ga-egbu. Ladeba na-ekwu okwu Simon. Simon bụ Biafra. Ojukwu mechara nwụrụ. Simon Nnamdi nọrọ ala ekwu erigbo onye ọbụla n'ụjọrọ inye onwunu nwụrụ nwe gbukwa unu.
Thank you. Agora what da jo when they buy in fact this confusion, this deliberate confusion with financial how to create this confusion for a very long time. They have been looking at the network that was somehow stable. This deliberate confusion with financial how to create. They have signed paper. Go see on how now sign on. One on the man will be traveling on second Gala. We will be waiting to see how Mohamed travel one on there. If you get Bruno, take this one. I'll pay for this group of people. They are the list of people. I am telling you. He is focused. He's focused na his appeal. If I have these people, they know confusion how they create. With showing you this video, they know. No fall for this video. That is just the truth. No fall for this video. No fall for that. Obrona banyere ego. Ndị enwere ego. Ekwu lawyer. Wee sị lawyer a mechie ọnụ. Lawyer ọbụla family expose. Obodo Bongo nwere ego ịkwụ the lawyer wee gbakọta ndị azụ. You cannot go to Maazị Abandoko ịgba afọ Eggman. Kedu ife Eggman na-arụ before Maazị Abandoko enwe nsogbu? Ije ejije eje visit Maazị Abandoko. Ọ bụrụ Eggman ka ị ga-epresent ya. Kedu ife Eggman na-arụ? Kedu position Eggman before Maazị Abandoko enwe issue? Wise maintain a woman. I don't know how you will see it. Oh. This her visit. You should know her now. Or get visit here, but I want you. Or whoever Eggman, if I want them Eggman, if I want them after the wife maintain a woman and visit. Eggman. Now wow. This confusion, they have been waiting for how to smuggle it in for a very long time. No fun for them. All of them, Nadia, when any of them water Madison to take in India, none of them. Okay, Maazị Abandoko no here. Can it position her CRC-BGC? CRC-BGC. Maazị Abandoko ma how difficult in the behind it. Get present him Madabo. Can they buy to take on him Madabo? The Madabo can his ego. Rap on India. Kerena TV. Just I am not telling you to follow me. I am telling you the reason why India query US will declare. That is my own personal opinion. So I would say no, Rudy. You're not there together. The reason why they declared Biafra. Number 2 reason that they have been accusing her without evidence. Number 3, why the document. And all that document before the declaration. And you cannot talk about this in now without that document. And I have not seen anybody that convinced me that we can actually talk about this in without document. Nobody has been able to convince me that that no one can without document. Document Mazin Nandi cannot gamma. Mazin Nandi cannot even no preaching. Or more about this document. Somebody is that document now. Can you the person abandoned? Because Lama has happened from prison. Hello. I know they would not like this one. So we should abandon document because of the freedom of Mazep and Doko in less than 3 years of that. That is my own opinion. I know they will twist it. They always want to put on TV. You say Mazep and Doko should be in the prison. If I know come up to be distracted, no distraction. Get what an today and tomorrow. Let them wait with their distraction. Let the freedom come. Mazep and Doko Gabata. That is the simple truth. That is the simple truth. Let the freedom come. I'm a sure Gabata. That is what he will do now. He might be able to get a visit, but I be confused. I don't know how you will see it. Why are the visit? He will be jumping up near Mariana, near we know that finally she have won. Finally she have went to that place. Dr. Ngozo why some of you supposed to know now. Why are the broadcast every time now? Only everywhere. Near Ghana, Dr. Ngozo and you and I, you know, based on what is obtainable on social media, Dr. Ngozo I can find a video of her visit to Finland. And one went there. After coming out, she was, that is, something is not right with her. Man, the Eggman, they know, say, you go must worry. Second, now, so we are waiting for the Kafaba in picture. First in Finland, I need a picture. The man is now he's visiting. Oh, or is it because Nandema with another ticket to go to Finland? Is that the next thing they will tell us? You are free to hire as many as. How many lawyers need to see? How many lawyers? Naga KC Mazin Nambika. Does it mean that those lawyers, no man anyone that is speaking for DOS, all these lawyers that have been visiting Mazin Nambikano, or that is working with all, that is representing Mazin Nambikano, can you any of them put a ground and say, oh, Niasi from Doctorate of State? Does it mean that Doctorate of State, telling you that they are whites? But no lawyer is speaking on their behalf. But Mazin Nambikano with a lawyer. So, Nambia now, but a lawyer, does it mean that they have automatically, not automatically, that is the declaration document? The answer is no. Anybody can bring a lawyer from anywhere. So, don't worry yourself. Greetings from here.
Thank you so much, my brother. Okay, my brother. Amaka Melege, my brother. Let's do my brother. My people at the comment section, I greet each and every one of you. Njo my German. Do the maduni. Ne kene para no mo munem din tekureku. Double position. And we had in here abuna ehno Biafra. Freedom ah. Biafra lota freedom ah. Emesha kwa freedom. Because obu na Biafran freedom came with demons, n'isi aga ọkụ. I lost freedom, I freedom. Now, listen, there is something you said here now. You say, Haga to here. My brother, that is exactly what it is. This freedom, and when you're tired, I know I get with you. Remember, during the time of our PM, also the idea of Zoom, Otaha kidnapped our leader Mazen Nandekano. Had the mayor, every of our attention, and not every Mazen Nandekano.
Release me on your time.
I am telling you, but our PM, that's why he said he applied multidimensional approach on a particular struggle. That is a one pastor, non alibo, Osi Nandibo. I choro no man otu put a gospel to you, no man when do one I got them. Now I choro mazin Nandekano, I choro Umweroma. Now I will offer no man on my own window to get them. One name, any game as Nandekano, Sono Lava, a Jiripo Noro, more than kind of Agape Bonoka, Ereque and Agroquia. Mana, open night from Murum, Kunola, Okumas Nankano, Kaku, force I should Kukumas Nankano, Mukuroma. Any Hala in Murum, Masanka will be free automatically. You know, so now bring it down to here and there, neighbor. Look at these criminals. Especially since last year. Near 3 months. Because appeal thank God everywhere. 3 months for your appeal. They don't know the idea. In my they are working in these are mediocres operating in black market. I call it our DPM. Now, am I anything on ground? Ndị na-agbara for appeal but file a appeal everything at this stage one because onye ọzọ ga file appeal onye ọzọ ga-akpe dị ikpe. Now after the channel appeal ha lelenya onwezi ihe ha ji aka ha amakapụta ha with nke a na ekwukwu ya a na-aga appeal onye file chere ana ha agaghị appeal na ị ga file appeal ya ka ọwụ lawyer ga-ekpe dị ikpe esi ọwụ lawyer file dị appeal ka ha na-eburu ihe a were ga-amazụ na nke mere asịkwa oji kwesịrị ndị rising sun mere ya fundraising DOS agbarịwa every that same system the same system eji ebe a ha bụ ya ebe a na nke ikpeazụ anyị lụcha nwere onwe a onye ọbụla akacha akwụkwọ ụmụnne m focus mụrụ n'anya ka azụ if not USB nwanne nweji onye ọbụla na-akọ akụkọ anyị na-ege ntị ndị niile na-awụcha mediocres enwezi okay under which platform na maazị ilekwekwụ onye oshi asịawo mba aghọ mbeku nwo ema mmadụ aghọ the chief architect of every damn thing name today and people ga-abịakwa na-ege ya ntị. Even the so-called edge man, look at this criminal. Next to him, no wonder Osapolo, we will name. After hearing no great, I should not talk to each other. No new people again. Hey, anyway, my brother, now keep us when you I know you don't direct one money.
Hello. If I not cause for distraction. So if you allow them, that is your business. What you go? Welcome back. Omaka Maele, grab the mic.
Okay. Kelena TV, there's something I want to quickly say here. Anybody looking for Dr. Ngozi Arabeze to go to Finland? For my own part, it's not even encouraged. I'm not encouraging that because Finland has compromised. The safety is not even there. If Finland works with Nigerian government, then the safety of somebody in the position of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze should not even visit Finland. And the cabinet has sent somebody to Finland and the person spent at least up to a week or so, visited the PM. So these are points They don't have to come out to say everything. They, like our brother said, they filed, this case. So I wish I know when these people are doing their meetings. Let me ask them questions. If they are the one that filed this case. Because that's what, if they file the case, then they now have the right to have the lawyer for that. Which lawyer is going to go for someone else's case? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Lawyer just start from anywhere, any place. They provided the lawyer with everything. What did you provide? What do you know? Go file the case. It doesn't make sense. But it's better than a middleman the buyer got follow for this. Because the buyer got follow for this. Yes. It's better than a middleman. Because all one of people say na farm we here. Literally Eggman anya. You follow Eggman. You showcase Eggman as the spokesperson. You can imagine the buyer no. Or other people. So that's what I come to. Dr. Ngozi, I'm not encouraging her. That's my own opinion, to go to Finland. Finland has compromised. Finland works with Nigerian government. Anything can happen. Thank you.
Supported. Finland, they have to share. And the other that she is a freedom fighter. Oh, release DPM, release our DPM. Oh, Finland is compromised. I am in full support of that. Mana, you can check. You are free to follow anywhere you want to follow this time. Mana, I had a piece here. Last. They got their greetings from here. Omaka Mele, grab the mic.
Onyisi woko, onyisi kosi, onyisi mbuka.
No.
Oborege sena tinka tie hade. Oh, Madam Ojugo, you just said something that was right deep in my mind. Ekwem Justin, I greet you, Ukoma. Ebere meboro mundiro ndi neche odida anyị. Arịrị erigbo ranụ ndị ilo ndị neche odida anyị. Obi fadịrọ mma. Onye arụrụ a na-enweghị udo na ndụ ya. Ndị ọgwụ ego agaghị enweta udo. Arịrị erigbo ram onye iro onye na-eche ọdịda anya nye ebilie. Arịrị erigbo rere m ndị iro, who is looking for the downfall of this movement. But we are doing what? We are getting up and running this race mightily. My dear sweet sister, darling, Madam Ojugo, you said something. That's what I wanted to say. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. When Mazi Simon Ekpa was still out with us, Mazi Simon Ekpa toured around the whole world using Zoom. That's how the internet, that's how the technology has made it. You can use your Zoom and go everywhere. Kelena, I don't know where you are, but I'm seeing you and I am talking with you.
Sure.
You get it? So people who are waiting and people who want to see Ngozi Oradeze go to Finland, when the heat was on, Simon Ekpa was like touring at a point. He didn't tour anymore. He was in Finland touring the whole everything. And everybody, city of Bonogara, those people will be there waiting for him. And
the enemies ask him to return to Bengal.
Yes. So we are not retrograding, we are moving forward. Now, there is one thing I love that Dr. Ngozi Oradeze. When somebody reads psychology, psychology is reading about somebody, reading your mind. Looking at you, that is added gift on that woman. And they want to get something and they are not getting it. They want Ngozi Arabeze to say, yes, I have been with Simon Ekpa. He has been hold the truncate and when did they have a sukorotum, mbolokos, not truncate had that. So when the other mediocre wants to get something, Asia, keep saying it, keep pinching Ngozi Arabeze, keep telling her that now won't have anything to do with Simon Ekpa. Then no matter candle come out because about there now on candle he came out. Or see, Ngozi Arabeze is not there. That Ngozi Arabeze has gone ahead of you. And Ngozi Arabeze, that's her weapon. You will never know from where Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is coming from, and you will never know where she is ending. Then Biafrans, I want to let us know something. I remember what UN said, and I'm not telling you are crying for the bereaved. Cry for yourself.
Your voice has dropped, Barnabas. The goddess. I think you bring the mic closer.
Can you hear me now?
Ujia, go ahead.
I'm not going to hear that. They killing. I'm not going to take cotton wool and I'm
I can hear you now.
Okay. Mazi PM said something.
Yes.
Also, we do a thing that we make Zoo Bongo to stand on their toe. We have been knocking at doors, and I will bring them out. I will drag them to I will drag them to
Blue Sea.
Okay, that's now drag her to Blue Sea, and that's now drag her to international community. Did you get me?
Yes.
And if there is no other, there will be no peace. Mazi PM my home mere. Lika ifuru mere mgbe ahụ ọ na-eme ya. Ọ ihe o ji wee sepụta ndị a. Ọkụ wee nwuru ebe niile. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị ya na Musa gara. You understand? Musa wee na-akpa akpọ na-ebe ebe. Because of this case, I granted Musa Al Jazeera granted their interview. Because of a fact, PM moment, and PM is going to be like this. PM he knows this. And nobody said give it to Lenakur. And he said it during Mazen Namodekan. Mazen will not come out like that. Let's fight and get this thing we are fighting for. As soon as we get this thing, then we go for our leader. It's nation versus nation. But you people have forgotten in a hurry. No believe it's not going to be. Let us not put our attention. That's where they want us to put our attention so that they will floor us. So Kaime I am if Tobago de fire out. I will say it's nation versus nation. Then we are the Finland in Bikono. For this, they were disgraced. How do you think that PM does not have friends, influential friends? How do you think that he has been in Finland for how many years? Backed what he had, backed middle and the gold, and he returned it to Obodo Bongo. He returned those things to Obodo Bongo. With a passport, I don't carry and he is a lawyer. Do you think the people say that Simon as if the Wegaka or Wegopa? Simon as if you know that Finland yesterday, I'm cheering. Even Simon as if you don't have brain, he cannot articulate. Even I got Simon, no, I don't know how to say it again. As if he has no intellectuals that he is dealing with. As if he doesn't have a company or where, I don't know how to put it. Integrity. And what he said,
So, I'm not a lawyer. People look at you as mediocres. People look at you as in the You understand? Why do you blow your trumpet in the marketplace? If there's anything you're doing, why not keep on doing it until it hits through? You understand? But my only happiness is they went to Finland and the spirit of the land went ahead of them. And they have not recovered from that journey. You understand? Jacob, I will never leave you until you bless me. Yeah, Gadoshi, and angels say I'm happy and I cheat. Now, I was up and I get also okay. If I listen, I will give you a what you go before I leave. So, how are they with intention going to Finland? Because you people have been doing it as usual. But this time around, it wasn't easy. They were doing video in a black room, in a dark room, in a dark shadow. They were doing something and the shadow appeared, a spirit appeared. They don't know what it is. And they took it for granted. Then they went and they said, and let me tell you, if you give Kelena, if all of you, legal backing, an advocate. When you don't have an advocate, you don't have a legal backing in what you're doing, you will go down into the sea. Let me tell some mediocres. In Europe, in Western places, all of us has been, you have no right to record anybody without the person's consent. When you call on a phone or on a discussion, the first thing you will hear that this discussion is being recorded. This interview is being recorded. If you don't give your consent, you decline. And whenever there is a case, when you say, you are the one telling the world that you recorded somebody without somebody's consent. Then bring out that evidence in court. Not the lawyer will be listening before you play evidence or whatsoever. He will listen or she will listen to hear whether the person you recorded gave a consent for you to record the person. This is a very big offense. And her people or people that is, they have never called her, say, this thing is wrong. It will take you where you might not come out. And Dr. Ngozo Rabeze kept silent all this while. Maybe after everything has come down, the people you recorded without their consent, they will come out for you. And this thing you do, you go to WhatsApp, you keep on screenshotting people's pictures or something. Still the same thing. Kelena, you don't have the right to take my picture without my consent. You do it, I sue you. But these people know, and they are pushing only you, and you are doing it. Look at you went to Finland. Before that man that you say you love, you're not there without the person's consent. You keep recording. You recorded and you put it in a public store. You understand? Then that is the man you have gone to see. You understand me? Then you now bring out the man, SNL logo. I don't know whether it's making sense. You went.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, you went. Oh, yeah, about my network. I'm sorry. Yes. So let me just round it up. So what I'm saying, dear friends, you people have seen what is playing out. The clash of the Titan, it is a clash. When I heard that word, clash of the Titan, I have seen it with my eyes. And I see the great tsunami. This is the great tsunami. I will chant. Stay where you are. Which I know. Simon said, when Mazin on email, with a comment to make it. Also, somebody who is inside cannot give a good judgment. You understand? He knows what he is doing, but in the Lukuputa, he will half and half, because you want to know consider what happened to Mazi. I am just saying this for people to know that what happened to Mazi will not happen to him. And Dr. Ngozi has learned what happened to Mazi Simon Ekpa will not happen to her. So I rest it there until next time we meet. Thank you very much.
Thank you. In some hours time, I ain't idea. Oh, Makandi Akaiji, well, no, Maka this confusion. Other than to Ayana, whenever I open an Kwechiri, Biafra is not only for Mazen Nandekano. Biafra is not only for Mazen Banjoko. In fact, if there were freedom of Mazen Nandekano, there were freedom of Mazen Banjoko, there were freedom of Biafra. Kelemna TV will choose freedom of Biafra because with Biafra freedom, Fana Bogapata. But if you choose the freedom of any of them, that is the truth. Unless you may fotra Biafra as Mazen Nandekano Mazen Bastin, that is your business. Ogodoman, greetings from here.
Ndewo, good morning. KJ.
Odemasa.
Ekele monyo na kene nwoke kene nwanyị. I joined your program just in the late hours, you know. But there is something one of our sisters was saying that has been actually my own exactly point. You see, when our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu changed something from Wazirike, and during the time he was trying to build what we have today, there was a whole lot of mediocres. Everybody. So he was trying to filter, to select in the process of Philenia, because if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu were to be here today, as I'm talking to you, he would the like of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and the likes of our DPM and other quality ones who have joined. However, there may have been a mistake as well, because all these people now you see jumping from one ship to the other who have been pretended to be an angel. So for me, all these things is the way God designed it. That is the way I see all these things. So it's a learning process. It's a learning process. Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, learned something from our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Still, they connived. It's our own people that went to Finland to report him. He's on camera. Even my own people from Canada here flew down to Finland to protest against Onyenkeba. So what I'm trying to say here is this. If you don't learn from what happened to your predecessors, it will happen to you. So what we are seeing today is Wetebue. The same Wetebue from our eternal leader Ojukwu, because all Umunnia bidoro Wetebue Ojukwu is on record. All Umunnia from there to Wazirike, all Igbo, all those to Wazirike, Lero Wazirike before he decided to give up. Narego join Yaba. That is the truth. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu puta kwechiri ni aya ha narego. So that was the bone of the problem. So hakaba konaivo. You see the thing today. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the same thing. Now it will be something of not a heritage if our DPM actually makes such mistake. What am I trying to say mistake? I am not saying that if our DPM goes to Finland, but she's the face of what we are doing now, whether you like it or you don't, whether anybody like it or not. That is the reality. And she is a prime target of anything. That is just a reality. Ogen Kere can go anywhere. CDRC can go anywhere. Nobody knows him. That is just a gospel truth. In fact, Ogen Kere can go to Nigeria. I think he even goes to Bongo and come back. But our DPM cannot do that. I'm just being real here. What we should be focusing now is, and I believe she's smart enough to know that, is to beginning to make some plan for our prime minister, as a matter of fact. Because I wouldn't want him to remain in Finland when he comes out. I don't know if anybody have actually thought about this. The only safest place for us, for any of our leaders to be, is USA. Not anywhere in Europe. Everywhere in Europe is for Nigeria. They can easily sell any country in Europe can easily. So even me, I'm being honest here. I don't know if anybody have thought about this. A plan should even be made the moment our prime minister comes out to actually leave Finland entirely and anywhere in the US. In fact, if any of our strong leader, like our DPM, she's a woman, she's doing marvelously well. She's doing things in her own way. Everybody have a style of doing things. We can, all of us in the field of football, everybody have position and everybody plays different ways and everybody contributes. All in the end is to score the goal. So I won't even advise, if I have my way, I won't advise our DPM to even travel anywhere to Europe, because the truth is this: all eyes is on her, and we all see how our leader ended up. We all see how our prime minister is right now. But such thing will not happen in the US. I rest my case.
Thank you, Ogodoman. You made a point. She greetings from here. Omaka Mele, grab the mic.
Ndewo Nwachineke.
Dalo.
I'm Akajo of Otuko Kabia Monkeys na Biafra land. Ane Kwoku, Mone Kwoku, Anegege. I strongly believe myself. I know why I am. I see all these things in the realm of spirit. Because but God, Nnamdi is my father. Ngozi Orebeze is my mother. No matter what goes around, no matter what goes around, USB is the key. I am only person will be said they sent out, bring them back in the realm of USB as a whole. Only people where government say, I don't come out to you, bring you back. Make you know, say, when we talk, spirit listen. Because I don't see, go reach you, go inside. They tell me, say, go back and make peace. That place where when I tell them, madam, say, they call me, say, make I tell you, make peace. And as the spirit talk, now so. Before these things, then they know, say, Ngozi Orebeze is holding the mantle. No one can collect it. Stop being confusion. Then make it relevant. I know them, I know how they operate. But one thing I need to tell them, also anyway, he cannot do anything to jeopardize Biafra. That's my own opinion. He can never do anything to sell out to Biafra. I'm in the cabinet. Even though as I enter back, except I never see enter cabinet. But I don't stand it. But all you look at Nalo, and I'm only a Madi Dundo. I was born to bring Biafra. Biafra is in my hand. You don't know saying Biafra is in my hand. Because now when the time you say, make I go back and tell her, make she listen. If we can listen, making they go. If they do bad, me, the last airbender will come out and will tell you, say, he's not doing it well. But let the even though do what can go with the Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa must have blessed the USB. That is the only opinion. It cannot go anywhere else. Now they cannot protect today. It must enter USB. I know I am on ground. I can't offer to go Kabiama. We'll go in spirit. Biafra is more than spiritual than everything. He can do whatever you want to do because no more can allow. Biafra is a spirit. If you don't beat the record Biafra, you don't need to shake it because when you share affairs, what do you know about this Biafra story? Also know US come out where you stopped. You can just can you about this struggle now? I also know bridge come out where you stop. It's not about onion non-issue. So that number declare this USB. And they cannot dance with this thing. Oh, the chapter, the people, I want to know the equal. Wow, I won't do Biafra and 8 million. I would be by Cholo. How am I even doing it? And as even I'm one and one Zamu. One God more you a king, you're a king. I know we are supposed to, but because of this war, I did on grant. I was in overseas before them bring me back. So only I'm not even this of spirit to go see no. Every morning I will day here to pray. Only pray and I will. I don't do gunshot. I don't play gun. Say God no. The day we gun end, they come and say I don't play finish. Make I go back and ask for the grace of Almighty to become on earth as it is in heaven. Unless I go, why you are to be a friend to go less than everyone who know 70 years they go build them. You go see say all the whole world go run down here to claim that blessing. It's not about things that blessing. Because the just deliver Biafra. Your mom Biafra who pregnant Biafra is in the Kano, which is his studio. Say even I die, I go die. Which me I back and up. Say even I die, me I go follow die. But make sure Biafra come. So people not put in panic. Say I trust you. I pray for you because you never shake. And don't be shaken because every I told you, a butcher boss, we go beyond don't go, or put up your bang, or fetch or allow. Oh, you are your mom. That is in our hand. Mama value, Chineke go the platform, but don't be moved. I trust you with all my heart. If you upon a silent after Kwamo, they said they never put me for a cabinet. I know send because all the who can now. I don't go fit destroy USB. I'm going to I think God intervention. Now, Chuki and I lead that okay. I'm going back to the Chuka do fine. That is God. God is God. I'm going to I go there they make you offer. I got up to go here with the make me or buy that USB. Niru window in the so guys about all the DPN. Or the easy on a good way. Ogwana akuna apu ogwana akwa like this mama is my Canadian issue. But only our prayer shading when we get that miru. Amaka me well legi nnamu. Spoke about animal like Buko Dada because of where Mbawando Madi do not Biafra but you don't nam delay. Kamaka na platform. Umu Biafra. And I'm on one day. Support USB. That's the only way out. Don't be deceived by anyone. Thank you, my brother. I'm blessed.
Thank you, my brother. I'm more for the mother there. Only one I more idea. Oh, I have what you was yoku. That's the note of the truth. Egana your father. Now, my brother, you don't do now. Only I may push it into the anobi. And at times, to me, only over into the anobi. Father was wicked. My own observation, though. Only over into the anobi. Father, but a job. Manande Ebrune Jichibon Benina. No fenyo. Dalo. Asatina greetings from here. Omakamele, grab the mic.
Myself. Just say can I come on?
If an hour I go consistent, however.
Mas alright, you go consistent. All people over consistent. And I do the mother. And I call your mother. Chiba no ọzọ. The ọrụ adịghị consistent. Oke ọbụla amarụ nke o ketere o jee were oche ebe ahụ. Because ọrụ adịghị consistent. Ụkaligo. Anyways, ihe m ji wee bata dị research hashtag Biafrans, listen. Hashtag if you know where you are and you are comfortable where you are, remain there. Obey the last.
Ndị achọrọ ibu should be by force. Ha chọrọ ibu bụ by force. That is not you. No, not you. I mean the people you are talking to remember where they are. So actually move they are by force.
Exactly. This order, apart from this statement, Obiara as at the time they need the most.
I'm telling you. And I ain't getting
yeah. And now I go. Aura, pay for aura. When we get make aura shift from being consistent, or you go consistent, and then back I if through this kana put off now. The hashtag there. If you know where you are and you are comfortable there, remain there. Remain there. That's exactly what I want to tell all of us. Remain there. That's the last order and obey it. Then I get you to one year. If you know, but all I can tell you now, if you know that these people have ever told you what you believed, know this declaration, and we're going to know no fam, he believe. Oh, we're going to know kafia, alasuba, Imam Madabo, that have stayed consistent. That have stayed, they did not move from one end to another. Only one of them. If you search throughout, you have been listening to all of these their kookabu stories. Go to where matter for this particular one now. One of those tumbum, cameraman call yawaga walk. So it was quick where go give me a call walk. So be it. We are all adults. And we know what is good, we know what is not good. Once Madonna within you, before. So if you search your mind and you have believed that and we're going to hear these people before that remain the same and they are still saying it up to today. Plan A, Plan B, and I have to rebuild this declaration of USB. They started calling it USB charger. They started telling you to fall back. They started telling you that they wish that we did not declare this Biafra. These people catch your hope and trust your money to. I will not tell you not. I will not tell you don't because I can't. You understand, Biafrans? So as at Omalo, no fake. Finish in all here. Echi ogi get manyam aye were give me program or when are the more consistent.
Thank you, Asatina. N'ime okwu nwere onwe a ka m bịadoro fọ na Chukwu na-arụ ọrụ mana mgbe ụfọdụ anyị adịghị afụcha. Ị na-anya bifo nwaanyị a aga Finland ya ma ife kpojere ya Finland ruo na Finland bata ọnọgụ na Finland mee that program. That announcement is very, very important. And if you can key into that very instruction, stay where you are. That stay where you are. Abro for Yama alone. Put yourself at that place of stay where you are. If I be free, put yourself at that place of stay where you are. People do not know whether they are solving the problem. Manisi, I never heard on Amada. India, Family, whatever join 100 men at the WhatsApp group. I am telling you, before all these things, if you now, if you don't message, go stay where you are. If you can obey that statement, that statement is very, very tiny. Even the voice of God, which is the voice of truth, which is the voice that gives life, which is the voice of redemption. All are very tiny. Very, very tiny voice. You see that tiny voice? Stay where you are. Over to be a brother. Massacre and over kereke. Massacre and over okara. Manamafa is anybody. Ever no more dia. No, over to be knowing fully well. La white painted hair woman and with the honor. You must understand this thing. Obatobia knows because she said that she told Obatobia, where's the ever no? And before now, Obatobia knows where's the honor. Obatobia and Dr. Ngozo are the fact. And Obatobia did not even bother. He did not even worry. Now, why? Ngozo are the US because Obatobia could they far. Social media they walk. Obatobia no. No, yeah. Ababia no one there born, Obatobia. What's the ever no? Ever now, not ever. So ever now, not the Father. The tiny voice, stay where you are. All this one that is carrying wave everywhere. Oh, go to Wikipedia, read about this lawyer. Go to this one, read about this lawyer. The waves, be further on social media now. Man, the message, the very tiny, stay where you are. Do not forget, India about the least people. Kelena TV, why are you with USB declared? Or the plan of Mazep and Joko? And the reason why USB declared it will be happening. Mazep and Joko no, not but into political approach. And he cannot enter political approach without gaining some document. He have prepared for this thing. And Dr. Ngozi Oraveze redeclared Biafra. That dream of Mazep and Joko to generate that document for political approach. She redeclared it and she got that document. They said that she is evil. I say, show me evidence. They have not. The document, have anybody been able to convince me that you can actually talk about one at this face without document? None have done that. Or the monarchy or result and all the no, because Nezia knows you protect the mandate. And the last message, go stay where you are. If the reason why in the Western Dagriba, it is not about Dr. Ngozi Oraveze. It is not about Mazep and Joko. It is not about Mazep Nandekano. It is about the truth and the Biafra. And Dr. Man said something that I want us to, like, Chemi Ime. Hey, then go twist this thing. But one thing about Kelena TV, I know they fear how you want to twist them. There is every possibility. No, but they come here with this. I had the better key for John, man. You got to know. Become with this. The gangsters must have succeeded in creating problem between Mazep and Joko and the Mazep Nandekano. Upon money number, Mazep Nandekano. Mazep Nandekano know you fully well that he is the one that created DOS. Money number, Mazep Nandekano, engaged some lawyers, whereby both direct and indirect. Mazep Nandekano, upon even in on them appear in courts. No woke journalist and me a Gia or see me into another. More Mazep and Joko condemn wire. Upon even in an again Mazep and Joko. Mazep Nandekano is into Mazep and Joko. I condemn you. I'm not with you. I am not this, I am not that with you. I did not send you. He have never, not for one day. Now, upon even upon all the misinformation Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they are not even, or got it very easy to those that hate Mazen Ekpajoko to go and misinform him. He have not for one day, upon all his appearances, who were against Mazen Ekpajoko. Mazen Ekpajoko, or the who against Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Why is he paying Jaka? Remain all quiet. Think now. Stay where you are. That is the latest instruction. And that order, the spiritual, because honors in our atmosphere now, we are countering their lies with that order. Please stay where you are. Because if you don't stand strong, they move away. They move away and you are man. So we are saying, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. For wherever you see multitude, there is truth there. Join us in some hours time. I ain't get what here again from the end of the Eggman. Or the kind of white woman, the body of Wodo. I ain't get what here. My name is Ferdinand. The tiny voice said, stay where you are. Over this program, kindly do. Somebody is network my even record. About this subscribe, we kindly do, because this is Kelena TV. I am a content creator, a preacher of the gospel of redemption. I want to like this very program. Kindly do that. Stay blessed. Bye for now.